coming to you live from Spring Hill, Arkansas. And yes, I say Arkansas because a few years ago, D. Wood, I believe our band went to Spring Hill, Louisiana. I think it was the last time we come up here.
Yeah, that was back in, I believe, 12 or 13. It's been a little bit, but still.
it was something. But we've got the regular season finale. We got me, Brennan Cup, Daniel Wood, Derek Rocket, Kyle Sellers here tonight. We're sitting about 4 foot up, so bear with us. We can't see the field great, and I'm sure y'all can't with the view either. D. Wood's got an excellent
view. Just like you see what we got going on here.
Advertisers going.
Never mind.
So we got Jamarian, Tolles, and Jeter doing the coin toss. Fixing to find out what we got. Junction City will receive.
Yeah, we're hoping the empty press box over there has a good view.
Number 1 color analyst in the country, Derek Rocket tonight.
I'm number 1.
Let's see how many we got. We got 1, 2, we got 3 rooms and an empty one. I wonder what's going on in that room.
What did they tell y'all over there, Derek?
We were told that's for the
Booster Club.
It's for the Booster Club.
I hope the Booster Club's in there.
Well, we're just about eye level with Byron Jones and Coach Ball.
They're just big men. That's all that is.
All right, D. Wood, Derek. Last week was credit Lafayette. They come out and play good ball, but
we came out flat.
What do you want to see tonight? Start with you, D. Wood.
I'd like to see a little bit coming out ready to play. I mean, you kind of came out flat, kind of think you're going to win the game at the very beginning. I'd like to see them come out and be mentally prepared this week because it was not there last week.
It's fixing to be tough to see over these kids.
Spotting is going to be pretty tough.
Junction City without Jordan Banks. Larry, it looks like Remarcus is dressed out tonight.
Dominic Grimes
is
getting a
out
little
tonight.
rest. No injuries, just rest.
He's going to have to be fully healthy for this Junction City team to make their run, D-Wood. Kane Lee also out. Several freshmen have moved up for this one.
See, back deep right here. It looks like we're going to have Gray, Dismuke, and then DK Hampton right there in the middle.
No.
I mean, Brennan, honestly, I'd like to see us come out and start like we did the first drive last week.
Yeah,
The first drive was very clean. I mean, we picked up yards almost every play, scored a touchdown. It was picture perfect, kind of like what you want.
Right.
And then after that, we kind of hit a wall until about midway through the third quarter.
They looked asleep. They did.
Yeah, I just like you said, they came out flat. I'd like to see us come out with a little bit of energy and put points up on the board quick like we know we can.
We are on a generator just in case.
Kick.
Spring Hill's going to get that football.
Spring Hill's got it right here.
Come off of 41. Who is that, D-Wood?
41.
Is it one of the freshmen?
I can't tell by looking at him which one that is.
Well, I take back everything I just said.
Yeah, Derek, you wanted to start hot. Well, not the start you were looking for.
It's cold as ice.
I've been talking to Joey Davis quite often this week. We wanted to see a hot start, as did everybody, from Junction. You wanted to see it. High expectations with this team, rightfully so. You've got the kids that, let's just be honest, D-Wood, 6-3 doesn't feel right.
No, 6-3 does not feel right. You got a great team out here talent-wise and everything. You just got to get it all together. They're going to kind of run the same sort of offense, kind of a wing offense that you see out of Mineral. It's going to be a pass.
He's wide open. Underthrew him, but he's going to get tackled by Dismuke.
10, 9, 8-yard line right in there. That's good. That's a good play call, kind of catching him off guard out there at the start of the game. They're trying to build some momentum. They know they're kind of underdogs in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Daniel Wood.
Yeah, new to the camera. I don't know what we're thinking right now. The worst placement of our camera, and they got me running it tonight.
Bear with us, folks. We are close.
You got a receiver out here to the right. We ain't got in the view, but we a false start. Going to back him up 5, I believe. Offside's going to be the call, actually.
Tell you what, that big play didn't go to his side, but Taylor Owens starting at corner.
He looked
made
good last
some
week.
Big plays last week, and I do like that.
A big tackle on number 7. A very talented player.
Yeah, you got a senior, and he played like it last week.
They're going to to spread it out this time, shotgun formation.
Look for a quarterback keeper.
Kind of looks like you only got.
Yeah, you got trips on that right side.
That's a weird formation right there. The tackle was split out wide with the receivers. The guard was the closest one into the, or farthest one outside on the line.
He never had that ball. I mean, he never had control of it.
It was really quick. He's just trying to quickly get it out there.
Yeah.
Be a big stop right here.
They're on the 3, D-Wood. Is that what they got on the board anyway?
Yeah.
Looking at that far judge, is about what I. Got a guy wide open. Touchdown Bears. Not the start we were looking for, Derek.
No, absolutely not.
Come out with a trick play right off the bat.
I don't think you could have drawn it up any better.
Some fireworks. It's not what you wanted.
Half the Junction crowd hit the floor.
I grew up on 5th Street, Brendan. We're used to it.
Go ahead and go get Grimes some gear. 7-0 Bears. We'll be back in 30. Well, we're going to see if we can start this again, but it is 7-0 Bears.
I don't say kick it again.
I would.
Junction City adjusted there. That's going to be DeKalb Hampton. Falls on it at about the 49 in Junction territory.
That's the way you kind of get it right there. Kind of just let it kind of come into you. Secure it, get to the ground.
DeKalb took over the quarterback role last week. This is a game you really kind of want to see him get his footing in, D-Wood.
Yeah, you like to see it. I mean, it's going to be – I like to see a little bit trying to develop some sort of a passing attack right here.
You're going to need it down the road.
Looks like they're going to line up in the wing, though, it looks like, with this formation.
I mean, honestly, we didn't really get a good look at it last week because he didn't have the time.
I was fixing to bring you
He
in
didn't
for
have the protection. He was on his heels the whole time, played a pretty good game. We'd like to see what he could do in the pocket if they could form one here.
He's got Brady Pinister alongside him. DeKalb's going to look for a hole. He's going to run it himself, and he's got a lane out here to the outside. First down plus some. Good-looking run by DeKalb.
Very good-looking run.
All the way down to the 35 in Spring Hill territory.
So back on ball, kind of hurry up offense right here. You got a first down, speed it up.
It's Decoria Clemens in there as well. I think last week was the first week we've seen him in there.
It's kind of a new look right here with the positioning out here.
Same thing. DeKalb's looking for a lane, going to get hit. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Call it a 2-yard gain. About a yard. Call it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Lions got to improve from last week, though, Brandon. It was really just kind of
lackluster.
I mean, they were outmanned. They were kind of Lafayette County's mindset was we're just going to stop the run. And
no, buddy, they sent the house on about every play.
Here goes Clemens. He's got a lane if he can hit it, and he does. Clemens got a guy to beat. He's going to lower his shoulder, run him over.
Nice.
Decoria Clemens, the junior.
We've seen him lower that shoulder pad plenty of times this year on defense.
He's a headhunter, man.
No,
I mean,
he 100% loves contact.
I've been waiting to get him worked in on the offense, and you can kind of see just an explosive kid, athletic.
He's not the biggest kid out there, but, buddy,
he loves contact.
He loves it.
Was that at about the 12, D-Wood, 13?
I'm not going to be the one helping you spot tonight, Brennan.
This is tough. Hand off to Brady Pinister. He's going to hit that outside. Decent gain. Looks about like a
gain about
5, 6 yard.
Keep it on going, maybe 6. Good run, Brady Pinister.
George Williams already starting with the text, Brennan. Tell him
George is ridiculous. Why is he not up here?
Could be running the camera for us, but fair weather
He
fan.
is. DeCollin's going to end it around. Ball's on the
Fumble.
ground.
Get on it.
I think Clemens got back on it.
I don't even think there was any contact.
It was.
He just
It
never
was
got the
bad
handoff.
handoff right
Yeah.
there between the two of them right there.
Like we said, DeCollin knew at quarterback. Clemens knew on offense, so you're going to have that. It's going to be a first down. 9:45 left on the clock in the first. 7-0 Bears. See if Hampton keeps this one or just hands it to Pinister. Ball's on the ground. Good job of Pinister just picking that up. He's going to be hit about the line of scrimmage, but that was a good job by Brady just getting a hand on that ball.
Offensive line's got to be better on blocking right there.
I mean, it was a direct snap all the way, but it was kind of off balance a little bit.
Let's bring up second and call it 4. We said we really can't tell from over here.
We're going to be.
Spring Hill calls timeout.
We're going to take 30 with them. It's 9:06 left in the first quarter. Junction City on the 4-yard line when we return. After the timeout by Spring Hill, Junction City will take over on the 4-yard line at 2nd and 4. From 2nd and goal from the 4. Pinister in the backfield with DK. See if they just try to get this ball to DK and let him follow Pinister in.
Or to get straight snap to Pinister, just let him run it in.
Good job putting his head down
Touchdown.
and getting the touchdown. Brady ran north and south. That's what you want to see out of the big bat.
That's what you got to have out of him.
The junior punches it in from 4.
See if old Cole Hammery can knock this one in for us, tie the game up, Brennan.
With 9:01 left here in the first.
Does he have a holder?
No holder on the field right now. Say it's
Cole's letting everybody know it.
Taylor Owens, normally the holder. He's not out on the field right now. I don't know how you don't know you're the holder on PAT. That's rough.
All right, guys, he's only been the holder for 106 PATs, okay?
Clear touchdown, you know you're holding on the PAT. You got to be out there. That's
Going to back him up. Mistakes you like to see in week 0, D-Wood, if you see it at all.
if ever.
Luckily, Cole puts that up and in. There's a flag late. I think they got Cole late. Helmet's off and everything. See, it should be tacked on to the
Kick.
Kick.
15 yards.
See what the call is, D-Wood.
We'll get zoomed in on this. See if we can read some lips tonight.
Hope so.
Follow the ref. We're going to get these calls. Carlisle, y'all really struggle with this, but not
Buddy,
tonight.
Carlisle was ridiculous.
Not me. I'm not going to miss them.
Buddy, you'd have been zooming for a long time at Carlisle.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Point attempt is good. We're going to add it on to the kick.
So
Should be
it's
kicking from the 50-yard line.
7-7, 9:01 left here in the first quarter.
I'm not going to know, guys.
Daniel
too focused on this
extremely
camera.
focused on that camera work.
Biggest play of the year back in
Carter.
2022.
Derek Rocket just absolutely mauled a.
I've never seen Wayne that upset.
The
Can't
dang-
repeat
gotta
what
mark.
Wayne said, but it was rough.
I guess this ref forgets about the penalty.
Going to kick from the 45.
45, yes. I was a little off on the penalty yardage right there. Where
Well,
we're kicking from. I forgot.
Some people have highlights to laugh at you, D. Wood.
Well, we know we got one guy that really enjoys it. He's going to have to get a life at some point, Brennan.
Yep. See if Cole puts a boot in this one. He does. Kind of a knuckleball. It's going to go out the back of the end zone. See what this defense can do.
I'd say they come out in right here, kind of the run formation, or come out with the spread.
Who's going to step up with Banks out tonight?
I look for Tolles to kind of line up outside a little bit more tonight. I mean, he's kind of been kind of an interior rushing guy, but
going to line up in Banks' spot a little more tonight.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe it was Banks and Toll in the top 10 on sacks this year.
Yeah, 8 apiece
8 and 9
in the state.
Yeah.
Banks kind of shaking up last week, so he'll be missing this week. Hope to have
Hopefully
him
get him healthy next week. Going to need him. Going to need all hands on deck next week. Going to hand it right at the interior.
Jeter right there kind of stuffs it right there. Big Deuce as well.
Graydon Henry there as well. That's what you want to see. You want to assert yourself on that front, D. Wood.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
8:35 left here in the first quarter.
Roll out right here.
Whistles,
penalty.
yep, far
Offsides
side.
on the Dragons.
Second one of those early, D. Wood.
Don't need to help him out. It's not hard to line up right.
Second 5 with 8:15 left here in
Slim fit.
Try to go right
Got an
back.
option right there. Kind of a bad pitch.
Ball's on the ground.
Still on the ground.
Thought Junction
Still on the ground. They're going to get it. It's going to
Okay,
be a
never mind.
loss
I
of
see it.
about
I thought that was Dismuke over there that
8,
picked
10
it up.
yards.
He was excited.
Struggling with the camera a little bit, but Sellers is telling me to do a little bit better. I'm going to try to listen to him. He normally
Yeah,
runs
it
this
ain't
stuff.
easy, is it?
No, it's not.
Doing better than Derek, but it ain't easy.
3rd and 13. It's going to bring on Hampton for the passing down. Gonna
Just
bring off
because
the
my
lead.
mistake was colossal. It was only one.
It was at a crucial time.
It was colossal. It brought up the first occurrence of an occurrence that Gary carried on about 2 weeks ago.
Gary,
Kind of
Oh,
took
no,
things
it
to a
wasn't.
new level.
It wasn't the first occurrence. It was just the first
That's
one
the
on
same.
camera.
Good.
overthrew him.
Yeah, overthrew him a little bit. Well, the stand is falling. That's the reason. Somebody's got to do a better job of setting this thing up.
That's the one that's loose.
I'm loving it, guys.
Oh!
It's like 4th and long. They're going to bring out the punt team here.
I would too if I was them.
You
Derek.
got Gray and Dismute. Buddy, I hope Dismute gets his hands on the ball.
I had to do a little engineer work down here on the camera.
Hooked
Like
up
I
to a
said,
generator, you know.
Wire strung out for 15 foot.
Solid
might
punt
get a
right
chance
there.
here.
Should be returnable.
If he gets a good roll, Dismuke's going to pick it up, and here he goes. Try to get through that crease. He picks up a solid 7-8 yards. See what the offense can do here. Got several freshmen that's moved up tonight, D. Wood. I'll have to let you see if you recognize the kids.
I know I've seen Cates and Hightower out there so far.
75 was
DQ, I believe.
DQ. What's his name? Just going to see if we can get this to Dismuke, see if he can get in open field. He's got a
It's
crease.
going to be coming back.
Picked up about 17 on the play, but it's going to be coming back. The Dismuke twins can fly. And been impressed with, I think it's Nolan. It's going to back Junction City up. 6:52 left on the clock. It's coming up first and 20. Collins going to get the snap. He's going to try to get around this end. Shoots up the middle. Puts his head down. Picks up about 8.
Good strong run, though.
About to the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up second and about 12. Good run there. Picked up a lot of that. That's Zamundre and
spreading it out now.
Nolan.
I'd like to see the pass rush not be able to get to the quarterback this week, Brennan.
Got to, D-Wood. I mean, you got to. You're going to hand it to Caldwell. Caldwell puts his shoulder down and picks up about 4.
Caldwell, somebody had a heck of a game last week running the ball.
Yeah.
There's one person that came out. He
comes with the fire every week.
He does.
3rd and 8. I'd like to see if DeColling can pick up 4 or 5 of his yards here, if not the whole thing. He's going to throw it. He's got Owens going to sail it and be intercepted.
He got hit at the time. And
I mean, he was hit as he was throwing the ball. Spring Hill will take over at about the 45. Spring Hill will take over at the 45-yard line with 5:49 left here in the first.
Hand off 11 right up the middle.
Picks up about 2 or 3. D-Wood, I mean, if he gives some time there, Taylor ran a good route, had plenty of space. Just once again.
Got hit right as he threw. I mean,
no time. Got to tighten up. It's going to bring on the sophomore, Lamarion Robinson, come in for Deuce. Lamarion, a kid we expected to see early in the year at this time. They would have him primed and ready for the colder month. 2nd and 8. We were there to make a play and just kind of ran right by him. Picked up about 3 or 4.
Kind of fell for the eye candy right there, that little pitch sweep going to the left and handed off to the wing guy coming back to the right. It's kind of
just inside
common
midfield.
Misdirection play with this type of offense Spring Hill likes to run.
Hand it right up the gut. Nope. Around that outside, and he's got some space. Still running. Lee's finally going to tackle him. Big gain.
Ian's got to stay at home right there.
So you are missing Banks tonight.
That cannot be collapsing on the dive right there. You got to leave that to your backers and D tackles.
I can't tell how far down they are, but it was a good gain.
Looks about it right at about the
20,
let's go 28, 27.
Yeah.
Pitch outside.
Pretty good lick late. I couldn't tell you. I think it was DeColin. But I mean, he picked up pretty good yardage.
About 8. All right, 6.
Timeout, Dragons.
We'll take one with them. back here, 2nd and 4 with 3:45 left in the first quarter. Spring Hill driving after the Dragon turnover. Tried on that quarterback option. Good job of that was Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley,
containing
good job.
that. Should have been a loss of about 2 or 3.
Be a loss on the play. Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Bears.
I need Gasecki to catch a touchdown. Big 3rd down play here. Obvious 4-down territory for the Bears, but you got them at 3rd and 6. You like to think you can get a stop here, D-Wood.
You'd like to think it.
Going to hand off right
Quick
in that
dive
interior.
right there.
He picked up several. Can't tell exactly how many, but he picked up.
Close to first
And he
down.
got a first.
It's going to be enough for a Spring Hill Bear.
We're just trying to plugging people in out there. Look like Hammer's going to be coming out. Going to send in Zyreek Hampton.
Zyreek, a physical kid. Remember, no Dominique Grimes tonight for Junction City. No Jordan Banks. You got 2 guys split wide. We haven't sent anybody yet. I think that's DeKylan finally going to go out there. He's going to whip it out there, see if Dismute can make a play. He's going to score.
Touchdown Bears!
I think I might have missed it, but
I told them what was happening. They didn't miss it.
yeah.
Wasn't pretty. Heads up. Richard Hightower not phased at all by the sound. Well, not really what I expected, Derek.
No,
See what this call is going to be.
Penalty flag on the play.
Still waiting.
Well, it's going to be against the Dragons. Talking to the head coach of Spring Hill. They're going to run their offense back out there. Must have been offsides again.
It's the 3rd one.
This is, I don't know. Lack of focus is all this is.
Another game you think you're going to come out here and route somebody, and you just don't.
A game you absolutely should, though, Brennan.
Well, you should. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it shouldn't matter, but
I don't think Spring Hill got the memo.
another senior night, you know, you're going to get someone's best shot. You're Junction City. You're going to get everybody's best shot regardless. But on senior night especially, you know, 2 weeks in a row. He just bounces out of a couple tackles and runs the 2-point conversion in. 15-7, Spring Hill. 2:20 left in the first when we return. Spring Hill getting ready to kick this thing off. 2:20 left in the first. It is 15-7 Bears. Onside kick again. Caldwell's going to get that. Took a pretty good shot. Good job by Caldwell staying composed and containing the football. Well, Derek, judge the performance so far.
It ain't been good, bud. It's I mean, we're pretty stagnant, pretty stale. I ain't made about as many mistakes as you can so far. Ain't found any
Three
kind of
offside
rhythm.
penalties.
Yeah, it's just
It's
Self-inflicting.
it's not Dragon football.
See what DeCollin can do at that quarterback position. He's looking to find a crease, and he's got one about 6 or 7. I wish that Joey Davis mic'd up. He'd let you know. Or George, but you know, no chance of George ever being here.
George is too scared.
Second and about, call it 4.
I mean, we can turn Kyle on.
It's going to hand off to Pinister. Pinister gets the first down plus a couple. Credit that Spring Hill defense so far. They've tackled well. Ball's at about the 39-yard line. Clock rolling down to 1:40 left in the first. It's a long quarter. It's almost like you think you can turn on a switch when the playoffs get here, D. Wood.
Doesn't seem like we're good enough to do that.
That's what I don't think. I don't see it right now. DeCollin looking for a crease.
Gets it outside.
DeCollin's got open field.
He's gonna house
Touchdown.
that.
Just trying to see if they were going to get anything.
Touchdown right there. Could have.
That's what I
right
was
there.
looking
You
at.
got to be careful of that type of block right there. Come back. I mean, it wasn't a cheap one.
It wasn't cheap or nothing, but
he was seeing the block coming.
I've seen
but you
him
gotta
call
be
it.
careful.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to see before I called DK's touchdown run. Going to go for 2 after Spring Hill got the 2 a while ago. What do you dial up here? You put Brady and Wild Dragon, get behind Zyreek?
Let Brady run it. Kind of same thing we did versus Smackover.
He's going to get right in behind that line and keep his feet moving, and he's going to pick it up. 15 all with 1:10 left here in the first. We'll be back in 30.
Onside kick, boys.
Why not?
Hey, Cole's kicked some gems this year on side.
He has.
Okay.
And that's another good one.
We
Pick
should
it up.
get that one.
Pick
Get
it
on
up.
it.
Finally. That was Larry that
Had to wait
recovered
till I
it.
get past it.
As soon
I
as
thought
it,
but they-
he had to wait.
We can't see the line.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this camera
I,
right now.
I could see it. I could see it from where
I'm
I'm
looking at
at.
the camera. I can't really see it that well.
But he had to wait. It was that ball was in there hanging. It seemed like for 3 seconds.
It was a good job of cleaning the first wall up, yeah.
I think we need to kick Andrew Tommy out of the DSN for not showing up and running this camera.
It is ridiculous. He says he can't leave till 4:30. Well, buddy, we left at 5:30.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that with him. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. Those managers up there, they could definitely come down and help this.
Shotgun with Brady Pinister alongside DK.
Run the same thing right here, kind of with DK Hampton.
Why not? He's going to fake that, and he's trying to hit Owens and just didn't.
Not Pinister, I'm sorry. Clemens was wide open on this near side here.
Owens took a lick. It's going to bring on Brennan Lee and Brady Britton. Nolan Dismute, Clemens. Jeter going to come off. See what you dial up here at 2nd and 10, D Wood, and I'm running DK.
Good push.
Good
right
run.
there.
Good run by DeCollin.
Yeah, that's right there at the first down mark. I think he got it.
Yep, with that,
Might be a yard short right there. Look like, well, no.
it's going to be a first down.
That's what the camera's doing to me, guys.
About the 38-yard line in Spring Hill territory. It's 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
That ball ain't touching up 38-yard line. What are y'all talking about? Just kidding, guys.
DeCollin going to swing one out here to Dismuke. Dismuke, there he goes.
Housed.
Not catching that kid.
No,
Good little
If he
pass
gets
there from
lane,
DK. It's gone.
I think it's line. It's ridiculous.
Nolan Dismuke. Ball from about the 38-yard line. 38-yard touchdown by
Look like we
Nolan
stayed
Dismuke.
going for 2, it looks like.
Why not? Kicked the PAT earlier, D Wood, and we didn't even send out the holders, so.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Not much else to say, is it?
No. Something I've been doing majority of the season.
The Hampton brothers in the backfield. DeCollin going to try to follow Zyreek in, and it's close. I don't think he got it.
Short, I believe.
Going to be just short. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 21-15 Dragons. We'll be back in 30. Cole Henry set to kick this one off. Derek, offense has looked okay tonight. Defense, different story so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
DK's really looked good running the football tonight.
Kicking it deep.
Going to field it at about the 22. He's still going over there, going to get pushed out of bounds. Not much on the return. Fielded at about the 22. Looks like he's going to be set at. Trying to wait and see where they got the ball set. They got it set up over here at about the 26, 27.
28.
Still moving. Yep. Call it the 28. About a 6-yard return. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. You would think this would be the last play of a long first quarter. He's
Pass deep right
not
here.
much there. Dismuke's got a bead on it. Just couldn't get his body turned to that side. And we are going to have one more play. 4 seconds left.
Brandon, I wish I would bet you on some of these things you say.
You are a gambling addict. I tried to tell everybody that last week.
Like
It's
this
ridiculous.
LSU-Alabama game you're planning on next.
Oh, buddy, wait till we get up big. I'll start talking about that. Don't worry. I already planned to talk about it, but so far it hadn't been a good spot. We're going to bring on Ja'Cory Larry for Clemens.
I split 2 out wide right here. Hand up right up the middle. Just
Nothing
stuffed. It's good run defense.
21-15 Dragons after the first quarter. We'll be back in about a minute.
Derek Rocket, big Lane Kiffin fan over
I
here.
hate him.
Got too many people on the field right now. Big cheater kind of, it got me on the misdirection. Hit right there, Clemens, nice tackle.
Pitch to Carson.
Be 4th and 2 right in there, 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Couldn't see Henry on that tackle. Looked like he got in there as well. It's going to be a first down.
Pitch it out late.
Good, Ray. Good job by Lee and Owens.
There's going to be no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Big Gary's sister Marquita Meeks in the house.
Nothing there. She's just going to try to get around that outside. Finally tackled. Joey's just got me all kinds of messed up over here talking about Alabama's at a disadvantage. It's ridiculous. I done tried to tell Derek it's going to be a rout. Milrow's going to get right back in the Heisman race.
Buddy, he could have 10 touchdowns. It wouldn't be in the Heisman race.
Well, I saw today where Nussmeier is, and buddy, Nussmeier couldn't tie Milrow's shoes.
Yeah, if they're running a 40, but if they're playing the position of quarterback.
I don't know, buddy. He ain't looked that good the games I've watched.
I ain't seen an Alabama quarterback that's successful in the NFL yet.
Buddy, did you see what the Dolphins did after Tua went down?
Well, when he gets his 17th concussion next week, he's going to be done.
Oh, come on, buddy. They only claim Jalen as being Oklahoma. Passes drop.
Big pass, yep. Be 4th and 10 right here.
Apparently, he didn't watch Mac Jones with the Patriots if he didn't want to see success.
Oh,
Good
gosh.
God.
He about swallowed his mic over there.
He's definitely on a path to be the next Tom Brady.
Who? Are you talking about like off the field business adventures, or what are you talking about here?
It's just you don't want to see
Giselle,
it, buddy.
What are you talking about?
Mac Jones dating the #1 paid model in the world, or
4th and 10.
I don't even know what down it was.
Oh, buddy.
This is 4th now, Derek. They're punting.
Oh, they're
Fake
going
punt.
for it.
Punting.
They got a guy. Overshot him. Oh! Woo!
Our
They're going to
flag,
call it.
I figured a flag will come out on that, but
There's flags all over the field. I can't believe y'all get that carried away. What a lick by Clemens.
I don't understand the flag.
defenseless player.
Well, buddy, you don't go up to catch a pass with Decoria Clemens coming anywhere near you. That's a train. That's one of the old school hits there.
Old school hits ain't allowed these days, but
No, they're not.
That was a big hit.
I mean, we've been waiting on one of those for a few years. I hope the kid's okay over there, but, man, we haven't seen a big hit in a while. We're going to step away and make sure this kid – okay, he's up. See, he took a lick. All right, Caleb, Andrew, since y'all don't do absolutely anything for the DS Center, George, send us that video. All right, we're going to step away for 30 seconds. We're back here after all that.
Spring Hill's going to have the ball back.
After an absolutely phenomenal hit, Clemens is out for the game.
If they don't fire you up, man, I don't know what else will. I mean, like I said, that fires the sideline. There ain't no more goofing off over here like it's been the whole game, D-Wood. Everybody's standing watching the game now.
I think you're about to see some pads fly here.
You just lost your main horse in that race with Clemens. He's got a guy downfield, just overshoots him. He snuck out that side past Lee. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, pass was. He tried to get it out quick. Tolles was coming in hard.
Vigo's showing Banks the video over there. I wish Vigo would bring it up here. Crowd into it a little bit, pitches it out late.
Larry's got to make that tackle.
Yep, he's got plenty of room to run now. Lee's finally going to ride him down. Wesley going to help clean it up, but a long run that could have been tackled a couple yards. You're letting a team that shouldn't be on the field with you, D-Wood, Derek, hang in there. There's a flag way downfield. There's no reason this team from Spring Hill's on the field with you. I'm sorry.
I think he just fell out.
9:05 left here in the half. Junction City does have a 6-point advantage. Hand off in that interior. That's 11. He's going to be brought down by Baker. Wesley was in there as well. I wish Vigo would bring that video over here since no one else in it does. We're busy up here, Kyle. Vigo's constantly running away down there. 2nd and 8. Yes, Kyle, please. Caleb's usually on top of these things, but he's slacking. And he's got a guy in coverage over there. That's Dismuke.
Good. Dismuke kind of not very good on height, but man, that is a solid leap right there.
He does. He's got good bounce.
Quarterback for Spring Hill throws a pretty ball.
He does have a good ball.
Little timeout, Spring Hill. I think we'll take a little bit of time with him.
We'll take one with him.
Back in the game here. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Dragons need to get the stop here. Should be a false start. We're going to see what the call is, though.
Buddy, what a hit.
Back him up 5. It's going to make it a
long 3rd down.
What does that make it? What's 5 plus 8? Leanna Henry mask got me messed up right now. Oh, okay. Good job right there. I wish Brennan would stay still, quit shaking the camera every step he takes. Well, he just shakes the camera every step he takes.
Well, I'm sorry we're set up like this, fellas.
No, just sit down.
I don't want to sit down.
You could have pulled it up on your phone to watch it too.
Big fourth down here, 7:45 left here in the half.
Obvious passing down right here, Brennan, would you say?
I think.
Drop kick right here, Doug Flutie style, huh? Thanks,
and
the
they go
handoff up the middle.
Friday Night Lights.
Well, that's a fourth down stop. Well, you know,
Billingsley up the middle.
if they did my play call, they might have got the first down. You never know. Yeah, got the first down, didn't it, there, Sellers? I know nobody can hear you talking right now, but I'm arguing with you.
They got the first down off a face mask penalty.
I'm having a bad week.
Bear with us, folks. This game's supposed to be.
How much pizza do we have left over in the truck?
Not much. I demolished that medium we had.
We'll talk about that after we get this stop. The Facebook adder.
Didn't he send flowers to your wife, Brennan?
First and 5. First and goal. That's going to be.
Free 5.
Oh.
Don't get them.
False start.
False start.
Number 11 from Spring Hill didn't see his teammate take off.
It's going to back them up to first and goal from the 10. Going to try to pitch it outside, and he's going to
break some tackles and pick up.
Broke a couple tackles.
Get out about the 6.
About the 5.
You got to push through right here on this little trip set right
on
here.
Both sides. You think he'd send the house right here, yep, and you did.
Threw it hot. If he'd have caught that, he'd have had it.
About a half more second to set up, and he probably would have been good there, but Tolles was in his face.
6:39 left here in the half. It's 21-15. Dragons on top. Spring Hill deep in Junction City territory. Yeah, I hadn't looked at that Murfreesboro Mineral game yet. Try to reverse it. That's a good job. That's B. Lee. The junior.
It's going to be a loss of how many right there? About 10?
Yeah, big loss. B. Lee's been he's been making some big plays this year.
See, we're going to line up out here.
Got 15 to go. 15 and goal. Fourth and 15.
I think it might be lining up for a field goal attempt right here.
They are.
I'd rather have 10 on the field than 12.
Blocked.
You can't. I don't think you can return on
the. B. Lee. I said they're going to get B. Lee on that hit. Coach Ball fired up. I don't know. They're going to get Bailey on the block, but I don't know. I didn't think you could return that, D-Wood.
I didn't think you could either, but
regardless, Junction City will have the football. It's 5:40 left in the half. Junction City does have the football after the block field goal. They're going to get a block in the back, so we're going to see where this is going to be spotted. Looks like it's spotted at about the 16, 17.
maybe 17-yard lines. We're going to be spotting that one at Brennan.
Good eyes, D-Wood. See if we can get Derek fired up with a long score here.
Derek, if you ain't going to talk, you need to come get on this camera.
Buddy, not talking ain't going to make you do any better.
Got 20 seconds on the play clock. I'll bring Dismuke around on that end around right here.
You got to hurry up. We're going to do this one. They're shuffling around.
We're not going to get down. You got 3 seconds to get it off. Here we go. They're going to try to throw it deep.
Yeah, he got it off.
We'll hit Owens. About a 9-yard
yeah,
pass.
about a 9-yard.
Thought they were going to try to take a shot to Dismuke downfield there. About an 8-yard gain. The sure-handed Owens.
If they're going to press on, Dismuke.
If they're one-on-one with
You're going to press
Dismuke
Dismuke,
right
he's gone. Just going to try to throw it down there and let him run under. The wind's going to catch it. He's going to come back to it.
Man.
Wind
Yeah,
held that
he
up
outran
big.
it a little bit.
Now you got 3rd and 3. Let's go ahead and pick up the first down here.
I like the idea. If anybody can run underneath it, it's going to be Dismuke.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, without the wind, he probably runs up. I mean, knocks it down.
The way DK's running the ball, I like taking the shot on second and short. You
Right.
got 30 manageable.
Right. You really picked it up after you mentioned that camera, D-Wood. Got chatty over there.
That's
Well,
22 words in the last 30 seconds,
I almost
D-Wood.
missed that
I'm
incomplete
doing good.
pass.
Brady Pinister alongside DeKylan.
Let the big fella rumble.
I think you follow him with DK here, and you will. DK going to kick around that outside. DeKylan Hampton puts his shoulder down, runs through a tackle, runs over another. Finally brought down at about the 42. 5:18 left here in the half. Now if you're going to take a shot.
I'd like to see, just kind of a speed sweep or something right here to Dismuke. Get him outside, give him
Some space to run it.
Buddy, it's nice with whether you got Hampton in the backfield or Pinister, running behind somebody who can lay a lead
There it
block
is,
like
D-Wood.
that.
There it is, D-Wood. There he goes, D-Wood. And
That's
there he's
out.
gone, D-Wood. Brady's just got to get out of the way. He was trying to get around Pinister, couldn't quite do it. Pinister said, just go take a seat, buddy. I'll punch this one in from here.
There's a mysterious hoodie man
Hey,
right in
it
front
was
of the camera right there, so if you don't see the play, I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh.
It'd be all right. I think he just stood up at the end.
Let's see if Brady pays off here by tackling Dismuke in open field. And there he goes.
Oh, got me.
I mean, D-Wood, if you want to tag up in the second half.
Well, the goal right here is do bad enough they never ask you to do it again.
Oh, buddy, you won't ever get asked again.
D-Wood, we've ran a two-man crew at away games, and I didn't get asked to do the camera, so don't feel bad. Sellers has done 4 jobs at once before because he didn't want me on the camera.
That's Wesley in the backfield.
Oh, Wesley pushing in.
Waiting on a whistle. Is he in?
Got to be in
That's
there by
touch-
then.
no,
They're going to
no,
say short.
No, they're going to say short.
I'd hand it to him again. Give Wesley one.
Been kind of wondering.
No, hold the
Yeah.
cowbell.
Been Been kind of wondering when Wesley was going to get a couple carries.
I don't think I've seen him have one since Fordyce game, I believe.
Yeah.
Give it to him again right here.
Put your shoulder down, north and south. Punch this one in. And he's in. Touchdown to Juan Wesley, the senior.
And that's somebody you'd honestly like seeing get more carries.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he's a load.
Absolutely.
210, 215.
Yeah, every bit of it. Apologize to the folks back home. Daniel Wood will not be invited again for this.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I ran it one time.
We're going for PAT, and we don't have our snapper out here. We didn't have a holder, now we didn't have a snapper, Brendan. Oh, man.
Well, the next extra point we're going to kick without the kicker.
It's only fitting. Cole
Solid
boots that
kick.
one up and in. Good-looking kick. We'll step away. It's 28-15 Junction City with 3:27 left here in the half. We'll be back in 30. Cole Henry getting ready to book this thing off. Spring Hill will receive the second half kick.
I mean, do you go for it again?
Yeah, I don't kick it. Why
So
not?
I kick it every time.
Cole's done a phenomenal job this year. And
No, that's an
I think
understatement
they're
on
going to try
onside
to kick
kicks.
it short right here, do a little pooch kick.
There it is.
Onside, love it. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll.
I don't think it's quite going to
It
get
ain't
there.
going to quite get there.
I can't see it from this side.
Rolled out at about 9 yards deep.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make it.
See if that defense can keep the intensity.
You know, with all the east to west running they've been doing, you'd like to see that speed that we've had all year on the edge.
Make the difference.
Yeah, I mean, you're missing a huge player with Banks, but
Absolutely. I mean,
you ain't giving up a lot with Tolles. Tolles
No.
is he's a freak. He's fast and he gets off the edge as good as anybody. But we've bid a lot on that play action and missed the misdirection.
right. And you can't replace a kid like Banks in a week. This year. Good job by G.
Which up the middle is
Jeter.
just you got Jeter and Big
Deuce.
Deuce up middle. You ain't gonna run the ball up the middle against
That's as
us.
big as it gets right here in two-way
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, it's
As big as you're getting a lot of balls.
Yeah,
Two
I
big
know.
boys there.
I don't know if there's two bigger interior linemen in the state, D-Wood. Not much bigger.
We might see them next week if Cross County comes to town.
I got some big boys over there. Number one player in the 26 class from Arkansas, I believe.
Defensive lineman.
Yeah. That, or you may have the opportunity of Mark Tree at home. You get to see the number 2 player in 2A or in Arkansas.
Who's that?
It'd be T.J. Hodges.
Never heard of him.
Allen. Try to go back in the interior. That's nothing there
Going
again.
up the middle again.
There's some talent in 2A, man. They're all across the board. There's talented kids.
There's been a lot more parity around the 2A ball than it has been in the past. You've always had those 1 to 2 schools kind of been dominating, and that's maybe in multiple classifications. But
Yeah, and I kind of want to get that scoreboard at half where we can talk about that a little bit because those games over there, EPC and stuff like that, matter for us this week. Kind of see who we're going to be playing. We match up with
EPC
that.
was a big win over Desert last week.
They got that Gaines kid. That Gaines, he's pretty special. I believe he's a
Jacob
junior.
Gaines.
Yeah, graduated his brother last year.
Have we heard anything from the middle and Murfreesboro game?
I have not yet. I'm gonna look at halftime. That's a game I was kind of curious too, but with Dirks handling Mineral, I kind of feel like Murfreesboro is gonna have their way. Murfreesboro was impressive, man. No, I ate crow. answering Kyle there. I tried to rile at the Murfreesboro fan base and backfired a little bit on me.
EPC 24, Mark Tree 8, second quarter.
Mark Tree will
Actually,
not be
it's going to be till half now, 24-14.
Well, it won't matter then because Mark Tree will not be the 3 seed. They may not be in the playoffs.
I'm trying to think McCrory. I think McCrory has to come up with a win. I think they play Desark.
I was about to say, I think, yeah. There's, it's a good conference over there, man. It really is.
3rd and 10 right here for the Spring Hill Bears.
Going to try to get around that outside. That's 11. He's not going to have anything that shoots out of another tackle.
He's not going to have anything.
He's been slippery, man. He just breaks tackles, slips it through there.
Tackling's just got to be better.
Yeah. Fourth down.
Making about a 4th and 5.
We'll stay here.
If I'm Spring Hill, I mean, do you contemplate
I'm gonna go for
punting
it.
the ball right here to kind of pin them deeper? Maybe not have to.
You hadn't been able to slow the offense down these last couple drives. I think you go for it regardless.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's just kind of what I'm thinking here.
You've had your opportunities, taking shots. You just hadn't made the throw.
Right. No, the quarterback, he throws a pretty ball.
Yeah, he's just overthrown a couple of the. Had a couple guys wide open.
And wind playing a little bit of a factor. He's throwing into the wind or with the wind. You saw that ball by DK earlier, kind of hang up there. Carlisle's 14 over Hazen 8 at halftime. That's a closer game than I kind of figured there.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game. Big game every year.
Still feel like Carlisle was going to,
should handle them.
Yeah, 3 or 4 touchdowns.
They could be a poser. You never know, Brennan. Could be a poser.
Well, I've kind of said it, man.
Reverse.
He's got a guy wide open. Good job of Wesley making that tackle about a yard before, but man, you gotta expect something out of a bag of tricks. Can't let a guy.
Defensive backs have cannot get defensive backs. You got to be paying attention.
We didn't have anybody back there for the play. He was 20 yards in front of everybody.
You got a linebacker 30 yards downfield trying to catch up to the play.
You know something's coming downfield. You just can't.
What a play
Can't do it.
call.
Good job by Wesley coming down there and getting that hit before he gets in. He is going to sneak in for the touchdown. A minute 53, minute 52 left on the clock.
Wow.
You started to get a little momentum, fellas, and
I don't think he got in. Made a second effort, maybe.
Oh, he's in the back of the end zone. I was looking at the
I was
other
looking at
fella.
the wrong guy.
Minute 52 left. It is 23-28. Junction City has the advantage. We'll be back in third. After the trick play gets Junction City on 4th down, Spring Hill punches it in. It's a 5-point ball game. Spring Hill does receive the second half kick. You would expect another onside kick here. They've done it all night. Why not now? I wouldn't give anybody in the back there for Junction City the chance to return this football. They're going to do it.
Deep.
If I'm Dismuke. I picked that up if it doesn't roll out.
Oh,
Don't fall on
about
it.
had an onside kick down there at the 15, guys.
Well, I
like
thought it was out. That's what I thought it was going out. Yeah, you got to go pick it up, some urgency, because good job of Spring Hill flying down the field. Rough, fellas, rough. Could you come back in a second? Another player I'd like to see kind of involved here is Zamundre. You've only got one timeout left. Nolan come off. Dismute. Probably a run from D. Going to hand it off to Pinister. Pinister going to get met maybe a yard.
Not much blocking on that right side of the line.
No,
right there,
not at
Brad.
all. I mean, he had 3 kids he ran into.
I don't understand. I don't know.
We got 1:34 left here in the half. Gonna try to get the ball to Dismuke.
It's a high pass, not a.
Now you're sitting there, Spring Hill, sitting at 3rd and
Nah,
8.
you don't want to give them the ball back.
No.
23-28 right here, a minute left in the first half is not how we were expecting this game to go. I don't think anybody was expecting this to be the way this game's going.
28 I was expecting. 23 I was not expecting. This is a game, like I said, no disrespect to Spring Hill, but you should handle this easily. I mean,
Easily.
You should.
I'll try to do that reverse right here to Dismuke.
They're
Or
going to
try
try
to
to pin it back with
take
DK. There's a little bit of a hole there. He gets around it. Good run by
Good stiff arm.
DeKylan.
Good stiff arm.
Going to pick up the first down.
Hurry
There's
up.
1:06 left in the half.
Back on the ball. You got to let's stay in the same set. Just run it.
Ball's just shy of the 30. We've got one timeout left. DeKylan dropping back, looking for a guy. He's going to try to air it out to Dismuke. Dismuke got a step. He's going to have to come back to it. That's got
Pass
PI.
interference.
There it is. He's going to get it. I didn't think he was going to get it out for a second.
Flag on the play.
42 seconds left in the half. It should be, ball should be at about the,
They're marking it off. They're making us walk back to mark it off.
should be at about the 45, shouldn't it, D-Wood?
You should have a play in right now. So as soon as that whistle's blown, you're running it.
You gonna try to run? You gonna try to run to Colin here?
Just trying to run it as fast as possible, get some momentum here.
Colin will try to, he's gonna try to get around that outside. He's got it. He's got a guy spying him, gets around him, picks up extra yardage, then runs out of bounds. Good run by DeKylan.
Good blocking out there by Caldwell as well.
31 seconds left on the clock. We got one timeout left. Wind shifted a little bit, but
31 seconds on the clock here.
plenty
So
of
if
to
you
do.
get tackled inbounds, you got to hurry up and get up.
You got to have another play ready to go. Kids
So
got to
you
get on the ball.
I can't tell if that's 1 to 2 timeouts left on. Look like 7 on the board. So our friend Sellers likes to let us know.
DeKylan in
Might
the
be able to
gun.
leak somebody out here.
Kind of run, yep. Gonna sling it out to Pinister. Pinister, nothing there. Good tackling by the Bears. Got to get back on the ball. It's 20 seconds left. Down to 19.
It's not the type of play call you like to see on a.
Down to 14. You still got a timeout. No, you don't. Well, I don't know. I can't tell. to Kyle and runs that one out of bounds. You got 2 seconds left. No timeouts. Thought that was a 1, but I see it tailing off to the left now.
Third and 4 for the Dragons.
So right here, I don't know. They're going to play the end zone right here. I mean, if you're Hampton, I mean, don't be afraid to take off and run. Maybe if they run some sort of prevent. You got 10 seconds left on the play clock. We're not even set.
This will be the final play of the half.
Might have to add 5 yards to it, Brennan.
Collins sits back. He's got a guy in his face, and he's sacked.
Blocking has been rough for the last 2 weeks, Brennan. Bad rough.
28-23. Junction City has the advantage here at the half. Spring Hill will get the football when we return. back here with some second half action.
About to kick off without a kicker. A lot of special teams mishaps tonight, Brendan.
Cole's coming. He was doing some warm-ups down there on the other side. Here he comes. Tell us that Murfreesboro update you just got, D. Wood.
Well, if what I saw and what I read correct, Mineral Springs is winning 22-6. Very surprising.
Minerals had the athletes, man. It is surprising, but it's not, I guess, in a way.
I guess you can say that. Mineral might have the best team athletically in this entire state.
Yeah.
Halftime right here, EPC 40, Marjorie 20. 22, I believe, actually. It's 22.
Did you ever get a Desart score, or did you see that?
I haven't seen that one. There's some of them that still play tomorrow night, though. So.
Yeah, it is Thursday. And here we go. Cole's got an onside kick that one, and it's going to be fielded right at midfield. Good pick up there by 21.
Fellas, the 1.5 mile walk for 2 pieces left over D. Wood's Pizza was outstanding.
It wasn't my pizza. I ate all mine. What else you get down there, Derek?
Well, I ate a couple pieces of pizza. I got some exercise, and I got Kyle a jacket because he's freezing. His second jacket for the night.
He's got 2 jackets on?
He's got 2 jackets on.
Give me one.
All right, Brennan is getting killed by the cold weather for the second time.
Not near as
this
bad tonight.
year.
I don't have
Tolles
shorts
get
on.
breaking through. Pick that off. Pick that off. Good pass defense. I got
Good pass defense by
I got to do
Disney.
the camera better. I'm sorry, guys.
Did you get the play?
No, I didn't get the incompletion.
Gary said you were atrocious. is
I
what he
don't know
texted
why
me.
y'all got me doing this.
Why are you undressing over here?
Kyle, stop it.
Dismuke with a good pass breakup. Kyle is arguing about it. What a jacket is. The
I hate-
definition of a
The
jacket.
stand's giving out again, boys.
I'm on it. Engineering.
It's 2nd and 10.
That ought to do it. Put a weld on it.
I say, Brendan. Kind of a delayed snap right there.
Yeah.
Trying to get around that far side.
Wesley, Penister. It's like Dismute. I think
Several
Graydon
Dragons.
Henry, yeah. The house.
We're flying around you. It's already an improvement in this already.
They should be.
I'm sure the talk in the locker room was not great.
I guarantee you there wasn't a whole lot of high fives given.
Bringing the meat off and
Good bit of yelling. There were some players that kind of walked out on the field. They got kind of chewed into a little bit and started hustling up. I mean, this is right here. You should. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, no disrespect to Spring Hill, but you should be embarrassed.
Well,
You
okay.
should.
When you guys say that, you said it, and it's not like we're throwing shade on Spring Hill.
You're that
But
much
up
better. You
until
should be that
this-
much better.
Up until this point of the season, statistics show we should blow this team out,
I think
and
they
we
have
haven't
1-2
shown
win
that.
on the year.
And buddy, they've played their butts off, and we haven't. We've played sloppy, and we've gotten beat on a bunch of plays. I
trick
mean,
plays at that, and the ones that
yeah.
are obvious.
Guys like the holder not running out there for a PAT
Yeah,
attempt. I mean, it's just
stuff that's sloppy, and it shouldn't be happening this late in the season. But I mean, Spring Hill's played a heck of a game, and their quarterback has a great arm. And they got some playmakers out there.
solid play calling by
They've tackled well. They've tackled really well.
But still, with all that, you should be up 30. I mean, plain and simple. You're gonna have Dismuke back, but you gotta stay true here.
And it's not something we
right
can
here,
say the
we
refs
go.
have called a bad game or
Timeout,
anything
Spring
like
Hill.
that.
We'll stay here with them.
But
Kinda
it's mistakes that we have made. It's not we've played sloppy.
You're making
It's plain
mistakes
and
that
simple.
you clean up the first 2 weeks of the season.
100%.
Not ones you want to see in week 9.
You go through a stretch, and the Dragons are playing Dragon football, and then the last couple of weeks they haven't.
Yep.
And so it's something that I don't know if it's complacency or what it is.
like Jonte Meeks coming into the game.
I love a good Gary sighting. Gary's family member sighting out there on defense.
Gary's been very vocal about
Very vocal.
D Wood's camera work, and it's not going unnoticed.
Like got to watch the fake again here.
Absolutely. Here it comes. Good hands. I couldn't tell who it was that got it
That was
on
Meeks.
it. Meeks.
That was Meeks has got his hands on it.
Big Gary. Something Gary can never do is get a pass breakup. I have to give that
Well,
to
I mean, he was a lineman, so.
you get your hands up. Gary, you know, he's always kind of
I tell you what.
stood in the shadows of the big Brandon Meadows back in the day.
Gary played some good football, but
Good shadows to stand in.
you talk about great defensive plays. There was a pick six I seen in Hampton, buddy.
Let's not talk about that.
I mean, it rivals everything I've ever seen on defense from a Dragon football
Who
player.
is that at the Wild Dragon?
Looks
Is that
like,
Grimes?
Looks like Dominique Grimes, yes.
He's back. Tried to give him some rest tonight, and it just didn't pan out. And he's got a fresh set of legs for this second half, and wanted to kind of give Dom some rest and get 100% before the playoffs next week, but
He wasn't tired.
he needs something to happen here. You'd like to do it early there, but you would imagine he was vocal in that locker room as well and said, hey, let me in. About a 7-yard pickup on first down. Direct snap to Pinister. Pinister
Big hole.
gets around his guy. He's going to house
Great
that.
cut.
Brady
Great
Pinister.
cut.
The junior. Quick strike by Junction City should be 34-23.
Sellers has got to do a better job updating the scoreboard on that. I've had multiple complaints.
Dragon's going to go for 2. Grimes is going to march that in. 36-23. Junction City has the advantage. We'll step away for 30. Cole getting ready to kick this one off. Vigo absolutely streaked down the sideline right then.
Yeah, 8 flat 40.
Cole's going to kick this one deep. Going to try to reverse it to
They
their
pitch it.
playmaker. We got
Good
plenty of
tackle
guys.
by
Good
Larry.
tackle. Good tackle. No.
This wind could chill out, though. I thought about wearing a hoodie. I did not. It's a mistake.
The vest ain't doing it.
My vest ain't doing it. It ain't covering my back of my neck. Oh, you don't like this vest over here, Sellers? Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I don't like about you, buddy.
That's not very nice.
Terrible driving, by the way.
We ain't made it back yet. Oh, yeah. You got to worry about us. Here we go. Spring Hill's going to take over here.
There
Good
you go.
pursuit.
Ah,
Just
gotta
didn't
make
make the
Man.
tackle.
It's going to be a flag right here. I don't know what this is going to be on
the
right
back.
here. Kind of a
Way back.
Yeah, kind of. You wonder if it is a face mask there. From kind of where the position it was from.
well, most people try to throw the flag towards where the penalty occurred.
No, he threw it. He threw it there.
He got
Yeah.
a, he got a
Yeah,
Yeah,
second.
he got
toss.
a second throw. He got a second throw.
Blocking the back, actually. Sellers doesn't know the difference between blocking the back and holding.
Also, I love how Sellers talks like he's talking to the crowd. That's his mic off.
So
He needs to get live.
No,
I don't know why
no,
he's holding out.
No, no. I wish Denton was here. Denton cut his mic.
Here we go.
1st and 20 for the Spring Hill Bears.
Pin your ears back here and get a tackle for loss.
I like to see Tolles come up with one, kind of add to his
resume.
Top 10 total.
Coming off that side, Tolles just a half step.
Oh, man.
Good leap by Hampton.
I seen DK reading the quarterback's eyes. He's just a little bit
deep,
underneath
yeah.
on the throw. I'm on my tippy toes, Sellers, first of all, even though we're only 4 foot above ground level here. My feelings are hurt.
Yeah. Second and 20 still. 9:45 left here in the third.
Hampton's going to come out, Larry. Jacory, Larry.
Good to see Jacory back on the field this week.
Yeah.
Kind of been banged up all year. Going to try to go right at the middle, and there wasn't much there. Jamarian Tolles tackle.
Nemo's a sophomore, ain't he, Brendan?
Yes, Nemo Caldwell is a sophomore.
That's a big kid.
I think he's
Good-looking
listed
kid.
at about 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Real big kid.
Football, baseball. I wish his mic was on. Gonna try to test that. Gonna try to test Dismuke again.
Another good play by Dismuke.
It's been good tonight. They keep testing him, but Dismuke holding his own.
Says 4th down right there. 4th and long for the Spring Hill Bears.
20. 4th and 20.
But Malik Larry going to get to come in on the punt coverage.
Zamundre Gray and Nolan Dismuke back deep for the Dragons. Gets a good punt off.
Real good.
We're fixing to
punt.
get to see the wheels of Dismuke. Here he goes. Yeah. Good tackle.
Got tripped up, yeah.
It's
Number
good
60.
coverage. Very good coverage.
You're going to have DK running the offense. Got Taylor coming over to that other side. He's just
Gonna
going
bring the
in
play in. Brady
Yeah.
Pinister alongside DK. Go ahead, Derek.
You got single coverage there going on top.
Yeah, you got Dom and Taylor on one side, Dismuke all alone on the other side, and he's looking at Dom.
Not tackling him one-on-one. Good block out there by Taylor.
That's house.
He's
That's
housed. I don't see any flags.
That's house. All right, let him touch the ball. Special things happen.
You're not tackling him like that. It's not going to happen. Pinister got denied. Only dab by the ref, the official.
Dragons going to line up to go for 2.
Go ahead, Derek. I'll let you take it again. That was good luck. Go ahead.
Sailor's talking about hanging 50, not far from that being a 1 score.
Got DK with Pinister in the backfield. That tight set. It's either going to be a direct snap. DK's probably going to run it himself. Yeah.
Pinister actually,
Yeah.
Derek.
I said it's either going to be a direct snap.
Pinister gets that easily.
Pinister gets it easily, Brennan.
43-23. Junction City has the advantage. 8:31 left here in the third.
Boy 16.
McCrory 16, Desark 16. Cole Henry set to kick this one off.
Onside kick again.
Yes.
Ooh, little pooch.
Here we go.
I don't see the flag.
There's a flag right here in front of the. I'm about the 41.
Is it offsides?
It's got to be
guess.
offside.
Yeah, it has
so.
to be.
That'd be only offsides on the Dragons. Yeah, barely. Tic-tacky one.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah.
It's sad you got to rely on yourself to go back and watch it, D-Wood. We used to have Caleb and Andrew and George for that.
I don't know what Caleb's doing. Well, he's probably
Caleb's probably watching Chad and Pablo's play NCAA 25.
either that or he's playing pickleball with Pablo's.
Man,
Pablo's a big pickleball player these days.
yeah, you told me.
Got tennis elbow from it.
Oh, man.
I'm finna go finish the pizza.
And Derek is in a dead sprint down to the end zone.
Reminds me of that time he took off in the Norris truck last year. Very fast.
Oh, buddy. Ball's on the ground.
Watermelon kick.
What's she saying? I'm talking to Kyle, sorry. What is going on? We're gonna step away here. Go ahead, fellas.
We're back. Cole ready to kick it at the 20 now. After the
So Spring Hill
I'm
fans
guessing.
yelling at a kid.
yeah, I'm guessing unsportsmanlike conduct.
It had stemmed a couple of plays before, and Gray
Kid
took
that
the brunt out of it.
kid
So
that don't ever say anything, but yeah.
I've watched Zamundre. His little brother played, with my boy. Great kid. I've never heard the kid mouth at anybody. So,
He didn't say much of anything.
Yeah!
That's what you do. That's what you do.
Stand up. Yeah!
That's what you do. That's a response to that mess over there.
100%. Good lick. It was Larry, wasn't it?
No, that's Caldwell.
Caldwell?
It was Caldwell. He laid some helmet. Laid some pad, I should say.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Jackson Caldwell, the junior. He's a junior, right? He's not a sophomore. There's a flag on it? What's the flag on?
We got to wait and see. I hate to say it, guys, but I missed it on the camera.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, they heard me. I was pretty animated.
Yeah.
They
wait.
waved
he's
it off.
waving
I
the
was going to say it was a
flag.
good
Okay.
lick. Sorry, everybody back home.
Yeah.
Jackson Caldwell laid a lick.
And Spring Hill's going to take over at the 44 on Junction side of the field.
Back to that Gray thing. Like I said, man, the kid, I've been around the kid
Doesn't say anything.
for several years. I've never heard the kid say a negative word.
A lot of talking over there from the
Cop sitting over there listening to everything going on, did nothing about it, and Gray finally had enough and reacted.
but he's
I mean, I expect some hard-hitting football from here on out. Good tackle there by Larry Openfield, but about a first down carry there. Call it about a yard and a half short. Once again, playoffs are next week, so you got to be careful. They've already shown the desire to throw people out, D-Wood. Spring Hill has nothing to lose in this ball game.
these refs obviously don't care about what else is going on. They're just gonna.
To an extent, if a kid needs thrown out, I'm all for it. I don't really care who it is or what. Going to try to catch him on the fade over there, and he's got it.
That was a beautiful
play.
thrown ball. I'll give him that.
But I don't know, man. I don't like that one. Like I said, I'm all for a kid getting tossed if it's needed.
Didn't like that.
Didn't like that one.
I don't even know it really warranted anything like that. He
Good tackle there by Tolles. .653 left here in the third.
they're gonna spread it out right here. Got
They get it off, but there's nothing there. That was a good tackle. Who was
very
that?
good play. That's
Is that Lee?
Lee, I believe again.
B. Lee? About a loss of 3 on that play. Hodges and Nemo coming in. Deuce and Jeter is going to step off. I can't believe he missed that hit a while ago.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed it either, Brennan.
All I get to hear is me yelling, yeah. Yeah. Who did? He could probably hear it if nothing else. Good to see Caleb's back watching us.
Yeah, Pav and Chatter at halftime on there.
Tolles, good pursuit, gets that off. Larry's going to come and
Good
make the tackle.
right there by Larry.
Larry's about as good as you get in open field tackling.
Oh, yeah.
He's solid.
That's what you got to have right there. The guy's kind of the safety spot on an option. The defensive end always gets the quarterback right there, the pitch guy. And then the safety has to come down and make that play.
4th and about 8. I mean, obviously 4 down territory here. You just got to stay disciplined, stay in your lane here.
Don't get a flag right here, exactly.
B. Lee was right in his face.
Ain't gonna be nothing there if we make the.
Disney
take
picked
it
it off.
off,
I
but
don't
it
think he
might
was in bounds. Junction City will take the football regardless. And he was out of bounds, but Junction City will take over. That ref over there signaled he was out. Good stand by the defense. Now you go down here and score again. Coach Ball fired up. Coach Jones fired up. You got to have a little grit right here. You go down here and you pour it on them,
I like it.
You got Grimes in there right here. Wouldn't mind seeing Grimes hit pay dirt from long right here.
Yeah, free 3.
Grimes and the Wild Dragon. He's going to try to look for a block out here. Grimes, here he goes. Gets around a couple, and he's going to finally be drugged down at about the 42. Grimes is as shifty as they come, man. There's a flag.
What is this flag on? I thought it was just a pat.
I thought they were going to call it for.
I think if they're calling that little bit right there, I think it was just a pat, like, hey, good. But
Well, the way this game's been, you got to call it.
you got to call something like that.
Did you say Dylan Fogle? I think that's who it is. Played baseball, didn't he? Yeah, that's where I know him from. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Lamarian Robinson checking in for Junction.
This ref's got to walk all the way. Well, you give the call already.
Will be against the Bears. Dragon crowd letting him hear it. Tags on 15 more. You think Grimes fixing to pop this one off, fellas?
Either that or direct snap to Pinister right here.
You think he throws this one, tries to sneak a
Be
tight end
Baker.
down the field? There's tolls on that far side. Gonna give a direct snap to Pinister. Pinister, not much there. Good job going forward, getting a few.
Kind of had a hole right there to the left, just kind of didn't see
It
it.
closed, yeah. It closed pretty quick. He'd have had to hit it immediately. About a 4 or 5 yard pickup on first. 4:38 left here in the third. Junction City 43, Spring Hill 23. Jackson Caldwell in the backfield.
Got to have
with
our H back right there. Okay.
Look out for Dalton Baker on the south side, streaking down the field on a pass play here.
It's a good spot for it. It's going to be a direct snap to Caldwell. Good job of just picking that ball up. Nothing was there. Put it on the ground. Trying to get going before had the ball. Made something out of nothing. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 for the Dragons.
4 minutes left here in the third. Going to bring back in Zyreek. Brady Pinister alongside him.
Like to see Grimes take it off that left side right there.
He's going to throw it. He's going to try to hit Baker downfield. He's going to get around a guy. Still trying to throw it. He's got
Out of
Baker that's going
bounds.
to go out of bounds. 4 down territory down here.
Number 3's pass is incomplete.
We called it a while ago, Derek, just a couple plays late.
Yeah.
4 for the Dragons.
Like I said, 4 down territory. You like to think Grimes can pick up these 4 yards here. You get behind Hampton
And you
right
take
here.
him off to that left side with that blocking right there with Nemo, Caldwell, and Pinister leading the way. He should be
Should be
easy
fine.
first down.
Going to sneak it back to Caldwell. Caldwell's got open pay dirt over there. First down and more.
Touchdown,
Jackson Caldwell. Touchdown. Good
Huge
play call.
cutback right there. Huge cutback.
Good play call. Caldwell's going to take it all the way up the hill. Good play call.
Yeah, very good play call.
Everybody in here thought Grimes was getting the ball, and Caldwell streaks out the left side.
Well, I went to the left side like I wanted.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
different players.
Just a different player. I was kind of looking for that counter like you had said, D. Wood. Kind of hesitate to the right, do a jab step, and go. Cole Henry on to attempt the PAT. Should be in. Thought we had some movement over there, D. Wood. I ain't going to lie to you. I thought I saw Deuce. It may have been reacting. Let's see. Yeah, there's just going to be on Spring Hill.
We go for two, or are we going to go kick the PAT? Kick the PAT here, guys. That's what I think we do.
Good call. There's Henley.
There goes my wife. Let me get her camera time right here. Pregnant, about to give birth in a week or so.
And our new.
That's two strong girls right there.
Hey,
Jumped
welcome
on.
over here. Welcome over here. And here we are. Cole's going to attempt the PAT. It's a
Fakes
fake.
it.
Talon to
Zyreek.
Zyreek. It's good. 51-23, and I'm all for it. Pour it on. 3:16 left here in the third. We'll be back in 30. Going to kick that one deep. It's going to hit. Caldwell and Larry ran him out of bounds there.
Kind of ran scared, if you ask me. Brandon.
100%. Tiptoed.
So
after
after
the lick,
22
Caldwell-
coming after that last lick, he didn't want no part.
Wanted no part of it. It's still in the half, Kyle. What does Gasecki have? Yeah, that's fine. It's the other league. Yeah, it's in the big money league. Chase has got 22 points. Oh,
Big gambler Brennan Cup is.
Rolling $1,000 a quarter, buddy. Monopoly money.
Noah Dismuke out here at corner.
I challenged him all night, and he stood tall. Good tackle up the middle. Couldn't quite get who was on that. I thought was Deuce in on it too. A couple of Dragons. I was watching through your camera. I don't know why, but
Yeah, that's. I think that. This
get your
wind
vest
can
ironed.
calm down, man. I get my vest ironed.
yeah, looks good, dude. Look
Thank
good
you.
on you.
Appreciate it.
That's ridiculous.
Offsides. Nice family photo.
Yeah. That's what happens when you wear 4-inch boots.
I mean, yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't know how you deal with it. You're a saint of a man to be dealing with Taylor like that.
It's ridiculous.
She's a hard woman to live with, I'm sure.
Very. That's why I'm here with you fellas.
Just won't leave you alone. Followed us to McGraw's that one time.
Just literally couldn't let me have a boys' night for one night. Oh, good job. Who was that? Ball's on the ground.
Pinister picks it up.
Here we go. Brady Pinister.
Touchdown.
Who was that caused the fumble?
That was Singleton, Deuce.
Singleton, Big Deuce. Brady Pinister with the scoop and score. I say you keep it right on going. Put on the gas.
Well, that's gonna. If we went for two
Yes.
right here, it'd run the. Well, you know, you still got 30. Yeah, never mind.
You kick the
Yeah,
PAT here.
PAT right here, mercy rule. So it runs
You
the
kick the
clock.
PAT. Keep it at 34.
You want to miss the PAT?
Yes. Yeah, on that. Cole needs to go ahead and miss this one for the boys.
For the boys, Cole. For the boys.
See if. Well, I think we're going to go for I think we're going for two. Oh, he's got a guy wide open. That's Baker. I thought Taylor got a little early jump, but 3 or 4 times.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. 59-23 with 1:48 left here in the
They got
third.
the coach over here.
That's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. Here we go. Cole getting ready to tee this one off after the 15-yarder over there. And it was all bluff, I promise. All bluff. He wanted no part of that. No part of it. And anybody that's here will know what I'm talking about. He wanted no part of it. And Cole's going to put this one deep. They're going to try to field it. An absolute whiff. Olay. I actually thought he did too, but Colton Sellers is somewhere punching a wall right now because that was terrible for him.
Nah, he's got to break down. You got to break down.
He did. He
Look
pulled
at you.
up. Didn't play the
Do
hop.
everything you can to stop that ground ball.
That's going to bring a close to the third quarter. We'll step away. It's 59-23. Junction City has the advantage. Look at it. Here we go. Clock's rolling. What we expected happened in the set. It took a half, D-Wood, Derek, but it's here.
Well, they missed the.
Nice.
10 minutes and 25 seconds.
Here comes Vigo for the JC Rumble. There goes that sprint speed once again.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Second and 5. Second and 6. Oh, they got second and 5 on the board. That's definitely 6, maybe 7. He's going to look to pass it. Good job. That was Noah Dismute. Tackled by Larry. Look at Vigo hyped up. Ready to get that monster right there, Jordan Banks, back next week. Good to see him. Good to see him walking around.
Chain gang sleeping.
Absolutely atrocious. They were going the wrong way, Derek. Horrible. Malik's coming in for the Dragons. Malik Montgomery. They're getting him ready. Malik can go out there and stick somebody. They just don't know. Going to try to do toss out to that far side. 11 runs hard. He does a good job of staying low. They're going to get a penalty.
Face mask,
Yep.
possibly hold. See what it is.
He does a good job staying low, following blocks. And here comes Malik Montgomery. Justin Johnson in as well. Brady Britton.
It's going to be against Spring Hill.
Several. I don't have numbers
Blocking
on some of
the
these
back.
kids. I'm hoping to get the ball back, dude. I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping to ride this momentum through the playoffs. Starts next week at home. First and 15. Going to hand it right up the gut, and he's got
20. That's a good running back, too, for them.
It was a big pickup.
About 2 yards shy.
Got somebody shaking up over there. Jonte Meeks.
We're going to
They got a penalty flag, I think, on Nemo.
take 30 seconds with them.
I love it.
Coach Ball showing everybody here. The guy works out. Good to see Jonte Meeks able to get off the field.
I'll be honest.
He didn't have much of a choice.
I'll be
Get off.
honest with you. If I'm Jonte, I don't like that.
Coach Ball checking him out. Had a penalty. It's going to be a first down. Said they got. What did they get? I wasn't. I was watching
There's a
Jonte.
little bit of talking out there.
after. Well, they've nipped that in the bud here lately. They're going to call it. If you do anything, they're going to call it both ways. Like I said, several new faces on that Dragon defense. I don't know names. Some of their names. When we get down to about that 4-minute mark, Dewood, Derek, we'll go ahead and start talking about next week a little bit. He might house this one. No, he's got to get by Larry. That ain't happening. Good run there by 11. And we'll just kind of go through when we get to about 4.5. We'll start talking about it. Kind of the teams
I
we
don't
could
know
match
why
up
we
with.
can't talk about it right now.
So 4.5. There's a minute. About a minute and 15. Go ahead, Dewood. Start it up.
Well, it looked like you're gonna probably play Cross County next week if it holds up where it's getting a 2 seed. It's 44-20 Mineral Springs right now, though, over
That's impressive,
Murfreesboro.
man. That's impressive.
Part of me wonders, though, if Murfreesboro maybe re-rested people.
They could have that. I think they have the 1 seed locked up.
The Murfreesboro team
head-to-head
I
over
saw
us.
is not losing to Mineral Springs.
No. No, I agree, Dewood. But if it is Cross County, I watched a little bit of film on them. They got a big line. They run in tight behind them. They look pretty good. I'll be honest with you. They got the #1 player in the 2026 class in Arkansas.
21-20. Carlisle Hazen right now with 7:41 left in that game.
Where's that game play? Is it at Carlisle?
I have no clue.
Pretty sure I saw it was.
56-30 EPC over Mark Tree right now.
Mark Tree has struggled defensively all year, man. They have.
Yeah, well, we told Allen that at the beginning of the year. He didn't want to listen to us, though.
He keeps saying Jonah Walker can do it all.
He's a good kid.
And he
good,
is a great
linebacker.
football player, but
He's by himself.
you can't do it by yourself. I'm sorry, you can't do it. But yeah, no, like you said, Cross County, I'm expecting it's going to be a quick game the way they play, D-Wood. They're going to line up and try to run it down your throat. Run behind that big line.
It's going to be all about who can man up the most. Malik Larry with a big tackle.
Is it Montgomery?
And it might be Montgomery, yeah.
Malik Montgomery.
My
Malik
bad.
Larry graduated a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But shout out Malik Larry. Malik Montgomery was able to get the first down, but Malik saved a touchdown there.
I can't even see the camera right now the way Brennan's so close to me. To even be by. So if we miss that play, that's all on Brennan Cup.
Buddy, you can't miss it. I mean, my Lord, it's on the 2.
Sailors tells me to zoom in some.
They're going to pitch it outside, and he's got a highway
Easy
to run
walk
down.
in.
He's going to stand over. Put the O in back in, Coach. Run it up. You don't look over. Nah, I don't know.
Well said.
Yeah. It's good, though. Whatever. Score again, put him on kickoff, and let Cobbler, one of them, pop him on the sideline, see if he's standing over him like that. But it's all good. But like you said, Cross County, it's looking like the likely team that we will be facing at home next week. I'm expecting a big crowd to show up for that one. It's what we've waited on all year, D-Wood. Maybe not the record we expected, but
He
we got it
almost
blocked,
blocked
yeah.
that. He got close.
Got it up and in. It's 30-59. Yeah, I'm expecting a dogfight. I really am. It's a tough first-round draw.
It is. I mean, you kind of did it to yourself coming out. I mean, the last 3 weeks, really and truly, just kind of coming out flat.
You can't do it next week. Cannot do
No,
it.
cannot. You got to come out with the fire you just had this second half.
Yep, you've got to. It's 2:10 left in this one, Derek. You've seen some quick starts this year, and just kind of like last week, we started off. You called it right off the bat tonight. Started out with a touchdown, a Grimes touchdown, I believe. You got to keep that for 4 quarters next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's win or go home, so you ain't got a choice. You got to come out hot, and I mean, just be disciplined. You know, we've seen some real clean play this year, and we've seen some sloppy play. You got to come out firing on all cylinders, and you got to stay in your lane and do your job. That's really what it boils down to right there.
Right. Everybody knew the expectations of this team, and if they didn't, me and D-Wood were sure to tell them on ASN.
Well,
So-
you were, Brennan.
D-Wood, buddy, I had to go
Just
back.
kidding.
You
I
did.
know. I'm kidding.
So it's time to go
And
in
the
and show
potential
that.
has been there all year. It's just really just
Put it
gotta-
together. Put it together.
You know, I didn't notice one person's missing. Most people in his position normally should be at these things.
We've got a minute left in this one. Is Spring Hill going to kick it off?
They might could just run the clock out, honestly.
They're going to pull them. That'll bring this one to a close. I would think Spring Hill pulled their team off the field. Junction City's going to come with it. I think that's the best case scenario there. I would have loved to score one more, D-Wood, but I'm okay with that. We will see everybody next week in Junction City. We'll find out who we play later in the week.